Good morning. Welcome to Monday Morning Coffee with Melissa. I'm your host, Melissa. Cheers. Okay, this morning's Monday Morning Coffee videos are sponsored by Honeybee Wellness's health coaching programs. We have 3 different health coaching programs. The first one is completely self-paced. It's 12 modules. It comes with 12 videos. And I walk you through the process in the order that I feel is best. However, I encourage you to watch all the videos and do all the handouts, and you could kind of skip around if you want. But it's really cool. It's completely self-paced, so there's no group coaching involved, no one-on-one coaching for myself. It's just my coaching in the videos. So that's a really great one for the self-starters in the group, in the community. And the second one is our group coaching. Group coaching is awesome. Okay, group coaching provides you with a group of like-minded people who are maybe not necessarily making the same changes you are, but want to create healthier lifestyle habits. And they are having similar challenges. Oftentimes I'm on a group coaching call and someone shares a challenge with me and someone else is like, oh my gosh, I'm having that same challenge. I have that same issue. I don't know what to do. And it's so exciting. We all team up together to help find a solution. And it's just nice having that support system. And then the third one is one-on-one health coaching from me. This is where you get personalized guidance on your health journey. So we will get on a call either once a week, once every other week, really just depending on what works best for you. And we basically talk about what's happening with you. You know, it's all about you. And my role is to just guide you through a process of helping you make changes by asking you questions to make you think, to really make you think hard and to challenge yourself, to really be honest with yourself and be transparent and be vulnerable. It's a totally safe space. I am here to hold space for you so you can be transparent, be honest, and be vulnerable with yourself. So, because when we're not honest, we're not transparent, we're not vulnerable with ourselves, we can't make changes. We can't get to the root cause of what is really going on so we could acknowledge it and overcome it and change our limiting beliefs. So I'm super excited about all 3 of our health coaching programs. One-on-one coaching is really dear to my heart because it just really makes me feel good, and that's where I see the biggest transformations. So, okay, with that being said, this morning I want to talk about a question I get so often. The question is, Melissa, can you send me websites or references or resources as to like the best eating style, the best diet I should be doing? And my short answer is no. And my long answer is, first of all, there's no specific eating style for every single person on the planet, with the exception of whole foods. If you focus on eating whole foods and eliminate the fast foods and the processed foods and the sugary foods and the foods with the chemicals in them, you're good. Whether your eating style looks like plant-based, sort of plant-based, mostly plant-based, more animal product-based, a little less plant-based, that's totally up to you. And the way to find out about this is to do your own research. You know, do a little bit of research, do a little digging, and educate yourself. If you have any autoimmune issues, you know, if you have a specific autoimmune issue, like, for example, Dr. Terry Walls, she is like the go-to if you have multiple sclerosis. You know, it's an autoimmune disease. And she has reversed her MS. She was in a wheelchair for years and was told she would never walk again. And just by changing her lifestyle, she's able to walk. Amazing. You know, so those I can send you specific. But if you just want general, I mean, even then, you really just need to experiment with different whole food eating styles, different food combinations, and see what works best for you. So, for example, for me, I can't do a lot of dairy. I get really inflamed, and we buy the expensive cheese when we buy cheese, and the high quality, like sour cream and cream cheese, all that stuff. But I just have a hard time with it. My body just doesn't like it very much. My husband, on the other hand, he can tolerate it more than I can. So it really depends on the individual. So I encourage you, just experiment with it. Experiment with different eating styles and take note. Like keep a journal of how you feel. Like, do you have a lot of mental clarity, or do you have brain fog? Do you have inflammation? Do you have the energy to work out? When I was doing keto like 3 years ago with my husband for 6 weeks, I did not have a lot of energy in the beginning to do my HIIT workouts, which is very common when you go super low carb like that. And I ended up increasing my carb intake after 6 weeks. I just wanted to experiment with it because I didn't like the idea of not being able to do my sprint workouts or my high intensity workouts. So even towards the end of the 6 weeks, I still kind of felt not very good. So I do better. I definitely have more energy on like a higher fat, moderate protein, low carb, but not too low carb. I like my starchy vegetables. I like my bananas. I do well on that. My body craves it, and I feel really good on it. So it's all about doing that. I know people who thrive on a plant-based, a full 100% vegan diet. And then I know people who thrive on carnivore diets. I know people who thrive on keto style diets. It all depends on your specific body type. So do your research. And my role as a health coach is to help you sift through all the information out there, because there's a lot of it. There is a lot of information. Thanks to the internet, okay? So my job is to help you sift through that and to help you experiment with it. Like, hey, how'd you feel? What were you eating? How did you feel after you ate? Things like that, and to help you make self-discoveries by asking you the appropriate questions. And oftentimes that's what we need to figure it out. I know that's what I need. I love having a coach to help, to ask me the hard questions, to help me work through something. So anyway, this question comes up a lot, and I just wanted to share it. I thought if I have a lot of people asking me this question, there's probably a lot more people in my community asking this question as well. So I hope this was helpful, and what kind of eating style works best for you? I'd love to hear from you. So, all right, guys, don't forget to subscribe below and hop on our newsletter at melissaking.net if you have not done so already. If you want to chat on the phone for about 10-15 minutes to see if health coaching is a good fit for you, I'm all for it, and it's totally free. It's kind of like a little mini consultation. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.